Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am doing a Valentine's Day look. Very pinky as you can see. Anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face with my Pot's Dry Skin Cream. Then I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with my Becca First Light Priming Filter. Just gonna rub that into the skin. Just rub it all in. Then I'm gonna go ahead and prime my brows with my No7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base. It's actually a primer for the face, but I like to use it for my brows because my brows do get pretty oily. I'm gonna go ahead and use a spoolie to just brush the brows in the right direction. For my brows, I am using Benefit Brow. This is the number 6. So I'm just gonna follow the shape, I guess, of my brows. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in. I'm gonna use a spoolie again to just brush everything out, make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm gonna use my Becca concealer in the shade Chestnut. I use the shade Chestnut and Honeycomb for the bottom. I mix the two together and I use that to clean the bottom. Then I use just the shade Chestnut to clean the top. Again, this concealer does kind of dry pretty fast, so you have to really work fast with it. I like this concealer better than the LA Pro concealer because this concealer is of course creamy, and the LA Pro concealer is now, well, first it wasn't as watery or runny, but now it's pretty runny. So I like this one better. I'm going to use a concealer brush and just blend all that concealer out. And then I'm going to set my brows with my NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. Again, just using the concealer to blend, concealer brush to just blend all that concealer out. And I'm going to use my Becca concealer in the shade Honeycomb, and I'm going to use that as my primer for my eyes or my lids. I'm going to take a concealer brush and just blend all that concealer out. I'm going to use my Cover FX to set that concealer. Then I'm going to color correct with my ABH Contour Kit. This is in Deep, and I'm using that orangey color in there. For my translucent color, I'm using this shadow by Makeup Geek. It's kind of like a peachy, not peachy, sorry, like a pinky blush type of color. I'm going to use that as my transition color. Your transition color does not always have to be brown. Then I'm going to go into my Suva's palette and use that purple right there. I'm going to have the names of all the shadows in the description box, but I'm going to use that purple. And I'm going to apply that into the crease. I'm just going to build that color and just blend, build, blend, build, blend. Then I'm going to take that deeper purple and I'm going to focus that right into the crease. Excuse the baby. And I'm going to blend that out just a little. I really wanted that purple to pop. I'm going to go back in with that lighter purple and I'm going to use that to, I guess, blend everything out so it's not too harsh. I'm going to use this purple by Urban Decay. It's like a single shadow, and I'm going to focus that literally right into the crease. Then I'm going to take my Becca concealer again. This is in the shade Honeycomb, and I'm going to cut my crease with that. I was literally looking down so the camera didn't catch everything, so I'm sorry for that. I did mess up on this eye at the end, but I did go back and fix it like way later on. So I'm going to set that concealer with my Cover FX setting powder. This is in the shade Medium. Then I'm going to reapply the purple just to deepen it and I guess define it. I'm going to use that pink shadow in there to I'm going to apply that pink shadow all over the lid on top of that concealer. Isn't this pretty? Then I'm going to use my Sephora glitter gel, glitter glue, and apply my glitter. The glitter I'm using, I ordered from Bulk Glitter, and it's called Flirtatious Rose. Such a pretty color. So I'm going to apply that all over my lids. I'm going to clean up a little bit because we all know the glitter is not going to come off completely. I'm going to use my Tarte liner, I guess gel liner. Then I'm going to clean up, make it, you know, just make it look a little neater, a little sharper. Then I'm going to go ahead and reapply my primer because I lost that from cleaning off the glitter. So I'm just reapplying my glitter. For my foundation, I'm using my Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation. And I added a little bit of my Cover FX Custom Enhanced Drop. I'm going to blend that foundation out. I added a second layer for fuller coverage. And I'm going to use my beauty blender and just blend that out some more. I'm going to set my neck with my CoverGirl loose powder. This is in the shade Honey. To highlight, I am using my LA Pro concealer in the shade Toffee and Chestnut. So I'm going to go right underneath that with the shade Chestnut. Then I'm going to use a damn beauty blender and just blend that out. Then I'm going to set that concealer with my CoverGirl setting powder. Again, this is in the shade Honey. You know, this is actually my first time using the gel liner, and I really love it. It was really easy to use. I'm just dusting off the excess powder. Then I'm gonna go ahead and contour with my Becca Multi-Tax powder. I had already started to contour. The camera didn't catch it, but that's what I'm using to contour. I really love this powder. I feel like it's deep enough for my skin tone. I'm gonna go ahead and reapply that CoverGirl loose powder just to cut that, I guess, cheekbone, contour line, whatever. I'm gonna dust off that excess powder and then go back in and contour just a little bit more because I love a deep contour. I'm going to go ahead and contour my Cupid's bow and then my nose. I'm still working on contouring my nose. I feel like when you're contouring your nose, you have to be like really precise and careful. I don't know why it got blurry over there, but I'm just contouring my nose some more. And I'm going to use this Lorac blush. Such a pretty color. I really love it. I'm going to mix that purple and pink, and I am going to use that for my lower lids. Well, not lower lids, but you know what I'm saying. Lower lash line. Then I'm going to line my waterline. And I'm going to apply my lashes, which is by Belle of the Balls. Belly of the Balls. I can never pronounce it right, but it will be in the description bar. For my highlight, I'm using my Becca Shimmery Press. This is in the shade Topaz. Then I'm going to go ahead and highlight my nose. And I'm going to use this Becca blurring powder, and I'm going to put that on my forehead and on my neck. The reason why I use this powder for that is because it gives you like a natural glow, and I like to glow all over. So I'm going to go ahead and set that and then put some lipstick on. I don't remember the lipstick I used, but that will be in the description box also. I think I used Burn Minerals lipstick and Anastasia's lippy, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right there, I did. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.